is up, beautiful souls? Welcome or welcome back to my channel, our channel. I'm Crystal. I do readings for the collective. I wanted to say, I won't spend too much time in the introductory, but I do want to say thank you. Energy is intimate. I don't take it lightly. And when I get messages, especially ones that are just as profound and loud as this, I want to express my gratitude. To be able to tap into your world, into another's world, and to be able to deliver these messages is an honor. So thank you. If you are new here and this resonates, feel free to subscribe and join our tribe. If you have been around for a while, you know I love you. Welcome back. These readings are not possible without you. Okay, so let's begin. I sit in meditation. I get kind of a download and a feeling of what energies are at play. Then I pull a tarot spread, and then we'll end with a oracle card. Today's reading is so straightforward. It just tells like a complete story. So I was guided. I was looking at my oracle cards in the tarot, and I was guided to specific cards. And now, after like the download and it just all makes, it's just beautiful how spirit works. So let me begin with the download. For who? It's like I don't even know where to begin with this because this is relationship based. It's about separation. For you, I really do feel like this is you, the viewer, because this is coming in as a high alert, a high warning, or it may just be actually happening right now. But I feel like spirit's all like, and you'll know, you're going to know because the power, the energy of this reading is so potent. I sit in meditation. You have done a lot of work. You are at the pinnacle of like finally feeling free. You have broke bondages. You are it's just like you are empowering all of your energy. You are in your sovereignty. You are showing up for yourself. You are embodying the act of self-love. This is with a relationship that you have mastered, have stepped into your highest frequency. The song that comes with it, and you have to forgive me, I'm not good at pronouncing names. DeLupa, IDGAF, I don't give a, came down with this, right? So you are experiencing your freedom. It says like, I don't care anymore. So, and in the song, I had to go listen to it. That's why it's like, have they come back yet? Or is this your warning? Somebody's coming back. Somebody's coming back to your energetic field. And it's right when you feel like you have transformed, you've got your wings and you're ready to fly. You have learned your boundaries, you are embodying them. But this relationship at one point, I do feel like you were very hopeful that it was going to manifest to happily ever after, despite these troubles that you guys may have gone through. But it's like you're looking beyond the feelings and seeing beyond. You're healing that bond, the unhealthy bonds, whatever it was. And then when I tap into the energy that's coming forward to you, and I don't like third parties. I don't even play with that energy here. But I will say, when it does show up, and it does feel like this person did not prioritize you. They didn't prioritize the relationship. I feel like they put, whether it was their money or anybody else and their excuses before you guys, they did. And maybe at one point you had a really good heart and you tried to understand it, you dealt with it. And I say third party because when I went to go listen to that song, also it implies when my friend saw you snooping around and you blamed it on the alcohol. So it could very potentially that you were cheated on. And that's what it was, that you stood in your ground. You cut the ties. You were like, no more. I want to say it's been a minute because you are really empowering, like you are ready to move on to your next chapter. I really feel that way. So I kind of feel like you're going to be, I almost want to say you're going to be blindsided by this because I don't think you're going to see this coming. And if they come back and you're seeing this and they've already come back and they've reached out, there's a message here. The question is their intention, right? So we go to the spread, and I was led to do the before tarot. That was quite the introductory, guys. I'm sorry, guys. But there was a lot to that energy, and it all makes sense. Our underlining energy before tarot comes with the 9 of Wands. This underlining energy, right? The 9 of Wands is, in our original tarot, is the wounded warrior. This is the before. You building your boundaries, maybe, which I actually correlate more to the 7 of Wands, but this feels like you're building your wall, but you didn't finish the wall, and there's a wolf that's ready to enter, right? Underlining energy. Could this be your ex getting in between you and the wall? You almost have the wall fully constructed. I don't think that wall is fully constructed yet. Thus, and it's even more telltale as we go. You're finding your freedom. You've cut them off. You are embodying your power. I'm going to just say this wolf, this creature, I think it's a wolf, yes, is breaching the wall. Underlining energy. And the reason I say the wall is not fully constructed yet because it comes with the oracle at the heart of the spread that represents you. And it's a beautiful card. It's the Mystic Trail. Mystery, discovery, and flow. She has a backpack on and she has probably seen better days. Her hair looks pretty weathered. But she is crossing this extremely wide river. She's breaching to new grounds, and it's not a stable bridge. She's found logs. She's found a way over. And you have started the journey. You're not there yet. You haven't built the wall yet. But also you've just realized too, that you're taking what is necessary to get across it. I don't feel like you want to hold on to any more burdens from that relationship. You're taking it as the lessons and moving forward. This is you. This is what card represents you at the heart. But the crossing energies. Thus, when they come back, or if they have come back, I really feel like this is a fair warning. If they have, and you're like, wow, yeah, they just came into my, I think this is going to kind of catch you off guard. I feel this. Or maybe you knew. Maybe you do know. I'm thinking about those songs, like I see you like watching or you know that they're in your energy field and they're coming at you. The crossing energy before tarot is so beautiful. Where do I begin? Okay. King of Swords before tarot. This king hasn't received his sword yet. The hand of God is handing him the sword, which kind of represents that Ace of Swords, that clarity, that breakthrough, that discernment, the truth, the knowing. Your challenge is being able to grasp that sword and to be able to discern the truth. Moreover, it's clarified with the 10 of Cups before tarot. And in this card, well, the 10 of Cups is like the emotional fulfillment of a true happy, like the whole, everything you probably originally was hoping for and very hopeful for, despite fending all that came at your guys' relationship, right? Until this final boundary, maybe it was the third party, before you cut him off. But you guys did weather a lot together. This family is they're weathering the weather, right? There's a storm. It's not the happy ending that the 10 of Cups usually represents. So is this the crossing energy of reflecting on how far you guys have come and never being able to feel that 10 of Cups? The discernment of grabbing the sword of truth and cutting through all the BS. This person's going to come back. That's going to be your conflicting energy. There's going to be a tug. I think, on you. Because while you are choosing you this time around, you have chose you. You are transitioning across the river. You know, you can't have that kind of growth. I look at that and it's like, you know, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be a test. And the only reason we came here for our karmic tests is because it would be difficult, but that's where the lessons would be learned. Is this your final test of this relationship? I don't know. But it's going to pull on your heartstrings. So I ask, from your point of view, how do you see this situation? Where are you at? And it really does signify that song. I don't give up. You're moving on. You've laid your boundaries. You understand. It comes with the 5 of Cups in reverse. And it's clarified with the Devil in reverse. You aren't crying over the old cups anymore. You're looking ahead at the horizon. You see where you want to go, right? There is a piece of land here. She knows her target. Moreover, the Devil in reverse. Regardless of how hard it may have been, you stood in your power. You stood in your ground and you cut off all the toxicity. Toxic behavior, the obsession, the addictions, you chose yourself. And you chose to look forward or turn around from spilled cups. So what can you expect? I ask Spirit, from a higher point of view, from them looking down, what's their point? What do they see? What's the problem? Comes with the Page of Pentacles. Really have to kind of meditate on this energy. Is this person who's coming back, your ex, are their intentions good? Have they really learned? Are they coming back humbled? The Page of Pentacles is about planting the seed. We don't know the fruit it's going to harvest just yet. Even though there's sunflowers here. It's the before tarot. I really feel like, and even more clarified, right? Because it's like God's handing you the sword of discernment. I think it's a moment, especially with the rest of the cards. We don't know. Spirit's like, I feel like it's even a test for them. Do I think they're coming back actually genuine? With this in this position, I kind of think they are coming back genuine. You know, the best way for somebody to learn is through consequences. Should you have put up with their shit before? Why would they have to show up any different? It was a 10 of Cups. There was a lot of emotion, a lot of things that you guys underwent, weathered together. And I feel like even Spirit saying, it's not a time to know, but rather to watch and observe. Is this Page coming back as a beginner, humble, ready to learn what it takes to love you correctly, to show up correctly for this relationship, for the family? Is this Page going to come back and do the work to help till the land and allow something beautiful to grow? Or is he going to be lazy and steal the seed and any of the work that's already been manifested? The sunflowers, right? Like, this is coming to me. Like, what's this Page going to do? Is he going to come take the rest of the sunflowers, the work that you've done? Or is he going to come trying to genuinely work? Spirit's point of view, we don't know. We've got to watch and see. Advice from Spirit. The advice from Spirit comes with the 7 of Wands in reverse and the 7 of Swords in reverse. This tells me, while Spirit's saying we don't know necessarily, maybe Spirit does know. Spirit doesn't want you to know. Maybe this is the moment of your discernment. This is the moment of your free will, your decision, your guys' karmic ties. You guys graduate, you guys, I don't know. I have no idea. Everybody's story is different. But the piece of advice is, with Seven of Wands, right? The Seven of Wands to me is the boundaries. It is trying to convince somebody, it's holding stern. But I feel like with it in reverse, Spirit saying, you've already laid your boundaries. This person knows your boundaries. You don't have to convince anybody of what you're worth. You don't have to convince anybody of who you are. You've done that. Now it's for you to actually embody all that work that you are, that you have done. You are representing your higher self right now. Embody it. Moreover, it's with a Seven of Swords in reverse. This is about truth. It's about sincerity. Where it was upright, in upright position, it's about lies and deceit and thieving and taking. Make sure that when this person comes back into your life, you know, maybe it's not. I actually feel like it's actually love. I do. I mean, it could be somebody else has done you wrong. That's just coming to me. But regardless, the advice from Spirit is make sure that no BS, that this person doesn't show up with their BS. That was the BS before, right? Like my friend caught you snooping, whatever that song was, whatever your situation was. No more lies. If there's any way this seed is going to grow, it has to be tilled. It has to be nurtured in fertile ground. It's like that tower moment where the divine wrecks everything so that a new tower can be built on solid ground in honesty and integrity. Moreover, remembering who you are. A child of the light. So potential outcome. What can we expect? And I really do. I feel like this is the piece of advice. I think you are going to be probably caught off guard when this energy comes in. And I don't think, and you're going to be pulled. But the ultimate outcome is telling me you already have, you've done the work, you're embodying who you are, and to remember that. And this isn't about a push or pull. This isn't about, you know, you can't make a seed grow faster by breaking its shell, right? You'll devastate it, you'll put it in shock. It's about divine timing. And this is about discernment. This is about really leaning into how is this person going to show up for you? And let's break it down. It comes with 3 cards, but the first one is the High Priestess. This is telling me you don't have to do anything with this relationship as much as you have to focus on yourself and listen to the vibration that it brings in. It's clarified with the 7 of Cups. Now it's interesting, right? This man has got his eyes closed and all the cups are empty. This person may come back and offer you a happy new beginning, offer you all the love in the world. They may be humble and they may admit all their wrongs. They also might be still in their shadows. They might just feel lonely. They might just want to see, can they get their foot back in the door? I don't know. Even Spirit is saying, we don't know the actions just yet, but for you, the most important thing that Spirit looks at and has taught me, there's a saying, people say, I look towards actions rather than words. You can talk all day, but what do your actions line up? Spirit would come in and say, no. People do things all the time to gain a title or to get some kind of recognition, to whatever. Spirit doesn't, it goes deeper than that. What are their intentions? People can do some shady stuff, show up and be the hero of somebody's story. But what's their intention? Is it to actually help, or is it to gain the title? This is for you, and this is the outcome. This is what's going to be beautiful, whether this manifests into anything, or if you choose not to. But it's going to be you tapping into your ability to tap into the frequency of intention. What is the intention of this page? That's where the next lesson, the next graduation for you is going to be. It's the High Priestess and the Seven of Cups, with his eyes closed, not even able to see what's in each cup, but being able to feel into the frequency of what's true or not. What is the true intention? And moreover, you're not going to get there by trying to escalate or reverse or like slow it down or hasten it forward. It comes with the Eight of Wands on its side. This is about divine timing. Spirit saying, watch, wait. Have they learned their lesson? Something you can't push forward. Only time will tell. Watch to see if that seed cracks. Or if he comes in trying to steal. The lazy man's way, right? But that Eight of Wands on the sides is a telltale. Divine timing. But you're not even going to have to worry about catching this person, I think, necessarily in a lie. You're going to be able to discern the energy. That's the work you've done. Whew. It is such a powerful reading, my loves. Okay, we're going to end with the Oracle card. Calling the love we are, the light that we are. Archangels, Ascended Masters, Holy Spirit, Higher Self, Spirit Guides, all that of the highest good. Allowing of love. The intention behind the Oracle cards for me is to either solidify everything we just went through, or else let you know something that I may have missed. Actually, I think the Oracle cards I was summoned to today, it's going to be like direct advice from Spirit, I think. Anyway, we'll see. Guys, listen. But I can't take a whole half a day. Ooh, it's powerful. Okay, let me find it. And we will, I will read it to you. This feels like the outcome, just when I look at this. It's the initiation. When I say initiation, it goes back to that High Priestess. Like, this is a moment of you being able to discern what is before you. I don't know. We'll see what the card has to say. Every stage in life is an initiation into a new, higher state of being. Through these constant, progressive initiations, we gain access to the strengths that help us grow in love and wisdom. Welcome these evolution passages. See them as an opening that leads you to work on your innermost being so that you can be forever lifted up to the highest ideal, God. Your affirmation, I am constantly being initiated into higher states of awareness. 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 Woo! Congrats for doing the work. I mean, you've done a lot. What I mean by that, the moment you cut this person out, based on past behaviors, you did what a very mature person, a lot of people have struggled to breach before. When you stood up for yourself, you stood up for your higher self, for the essence of love that you are. And a lot of people struggle for that. So then just in that, honor and respect. I hope this reading helps. I don't have much more to give than that other than thank you for letting me tap into your world. I do think this is going to come in kind of a shock yet. I don't think you're prepared. And if it has come in I think I shocked you, but this is what you need to know. If this reading has resonated with you and you haven't yet, please do subscribe. Give me a like. It helps get the messages out and it helps my channel grow, helps our community grow. And until next time, I love you guys so much. Namaste.